All right, is it live? Is it live? It's always the question, is it live? As well as I need to pull up stream music again. Can it hear me? Is another good question that I need to ask. It should be able to hear me, but I'm just gonna make sure that yes, it's bouncing. We're all good. And we're gonna start up the stream playlist. And I'm gonna clear pings. Let's get rid of that. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Wonderful. Oh, streamer mode is on. Oh, hold on. That's finally up. Open folder. Select the main folder. It's on shuffle. Wonderful. We make... Why is this so big? We're shrinking you down. Boom. And you're just getting minimized. I need that. I need that. I think I can close that out. Get rid of that. And then I was trying... Was I here? Oh. Probably. I was... Now that I've got music going. Let me go do self-promo on twitter.com. Technically, I know. Well, actually, it does say twitter.com on mine, so okay, we don't want to be tagging them. I technically have a reference up for a different project that's on Twitter. I don't want to tag them, so this is just going to be a normal tweet, and continuing the wizard hat! Exclamation mark. Let's get this done in all caps, because that's what I've been doing. //Twitch. Twitch.tv/Becca Four-Leaf Clover. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna put link in replies. Link in replies. Silly face. And then we're gonna put the thumbnail on and then put the link in the replies, and I'll see if that boosts the link at all. Here we go. And now I put the link. Twitch.tv/Becca Four-Leaf Clover. We may or may not be here right now. You may also be on YouTube. I'm favoring Twitch at the moment because I want Twitch affiliate. So we're gonna post that. I think that's all we need to do. Oh, I was checking to see if... Yes, it does say that I'm streaming. Wonderful. Alright, let's come back here. Alright, no one's in chat. That is a-okay. I'm already like halfway through my water. And it was before I started streaming. Oh dear. Okay. Well, we're just gonna hang out, and I'm just gonna get started, and when people come and say hi, people come and say hi. Oh, wait. Hold on. I see, Gel and the Snow in chat. Hold on. There's no one on Twitch, but hi, Snow. Hi, Gel. I don't see you on my bot, so I have to refresh it? I think? Dashboard? No. We're gonna close out, mix it up. Yes, we're gonna restart it. Maybe. I'm gonna hope I haven't screwed this up more. It's not. It was supposed to have been fine. Hold on. Becca's panicking. Becca's panicking, but it's fine. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix the OBS that's gonna be broken once I relaunch this. We're gonna hope this all goes to plan. It's loading. It's thinking. Come on, think faster. I say think faster, it actually loads fairly fast. It's just there's a lot for it to load. And I'm impatient. Okay. We will see if that works. And we're gonna hop over here and go here. And where is the thing I'm looking for? Mix it up. Refresh. Okay, there we go. Maybe. If anyone wants to send a test message on either Twitch or YouTube, I'm watching the bot and the streams intermittently. So if anyone wants to send a message, I'll see if it comes up through my bot. If not, then we'll just be doing a manual chat day or something like that, which is mildly terrifying for me, but it's fine. We'll make it work. We'll make it do the thing. In the meantime, I did not set up my tablet, so I'm going to move that out of the way. And I'm just going to be using my mouse, because that's what I ended up mostly using last night. So we're just going to continue with that. I also changed out my mouse, so I'm using my gaming mouse again instead of the cheap one that I used, which really doesn't have that much of a difference. But I think that my cheaper mouse was having clicking issues, so I've got one that has a good click button. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if I've been coughing. I think that it's probably allergies, because I got attacked by grass when I was mowing the lawn earlier today. So that's fun. So I think that my mic has a pretty good filter, that it shouldn't be picking up the coughing, but if you hear weird sounds, that will be why. Alright, let's get to work here. Let us get to work, and I'll have to intermittently check chats, and that'll be fine. Oh, I need to turn my reference images back on. I hid them for screenshots. There we go. Give me those back. I need the colors. Wonderful. So we're gonna go here. We don't actually need the edit mode. We are purely on paint mode as far as I know today. It just goes like this. I'm a little nervous if I'm being honest. This is gonna be very interesting. Also, I don't know why this is like covering the hotbar. That's kind of weird, but okay. Well, to anyone that's here in chat, did you have a good Saturday? What were you up to? I made the list of things that I need to do for streaming and being a content creator and stuff. Promptly did none of it because I had an idea for a video that I'm making. So I spent most of today making that video. And admittedly, it's going really well. Whatever process I'm doing for this one is actually very nice. It's working well, and I'm excited to share it once I get the chance. I hope that's not selected. It shouldn't be. We're turning that off just in case. And actually, what I'm going to just do is, instead of doing face, we're going to do colors. And boom, hat done. Can it hear me? It should be able to hear me. Can chat hear me? I think it should be able to, but now I'm not sure. Wait, I can test this myself. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear it. Okay. I forget that I have the option to turn on my own stream, even if it's really disconcerting. But it's fine. What was I saying? I was talking about how I just realized I could have done this way smarter if I were not stupid. And oh frick, we're undoing this. Okay, there we go. Because I messed up the corners. We can hear you? Okay, that's fine, Snow. I just was having a moment of self-doubt. And it looks like it's all fixed on my bot. Glad that a restart fixed it. So I can see chat again. Wonderful. Well, I just had the realization that I could have set this up to be way smarter that instead of each one of these individual faces having different textures, I could have set them all up to have the same texture, and then I would have only had to draw on everything once. Unfortunately, I'm not smart, and I don't feel like fixing that because that would require way too much effort, so I'm just gonna draw it all manually. And I'm just gonna suffer, because it's not technically a time loss, but it is a time annoyance. So there we go, there's that, and now I'm gonna grab my darkest color, and we're gonna start painting for realsies. And it's going to go straight line across on all of sides, plus these little corners so that I can actually see where the boundaries are. Because the dark... Actually, I wonder if I can change the theme of my... What's it called? My block bench? So that it's not so dark. Yeah, let's try, I don't know. Let's make... Okay, everything's purple now. That's fine. Perfect. Everything's purple now, and I can see. That's what matters. Okay, there's two. Click that across. Up, and up. Okay, so now that I can see, I gotta figure out how to make this, like, shading work out well. And that is the hard part. Because I need to try to make it, like, round shading without it appearing weird. And I don't know that I've pulled this off fully ever before, so we shall see if I can do it this time. We're gonna give it a bit of a rounded effect. Click, up one, and then two on each side. And I'm hoping that that will basically create a sort of negative space around the edge here, so that it works. Well, chat, what do you... I kind of want to do, like, a bet or something of, like, how many times is Becca going to completely restart her entire painting process because she doesn't know what she's doing? Unfortunately, I don't think that will work, because I don't have to... Oh, wait, I was gonna add something to my thingy-bobbit. Give me one sec. I'm gonna turn on the top border. And I know it's gonna say something weird. Where's my text? Select font? No. Select color? No. Where'd my... I wanted to be able to change this. Nope, that's not what I want. Come on, let me change the text. Properties? Oh, properties. Alright, we're gonna put it as... Pushing for Twitch affiliate. And we'll make that a little bigger, I think. Okay, and we'll put that on the top box, and we're gonna keep that there for a little bit so people know that that's a thing that I'm actually trying to do. Is that... So maybe people will come hang out a little bit. I just gotta adjust it. I want it to stop snapping. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. Oh my gosh, this is a struggle. Okay, it's gonna be snapped to the bottom, even though I don't like that. I would like it to be centered, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. So for anyone who wasn't here last night, we had fantastically gracious people that we had Kay and also Centrosity HD raid us. And I don't think that I properly like said anything. I totally meant to, but I was a little bit like panicking. But it was great to have those people from the raids that stayed and hung out. I genuinely had a blast, and it helped a lot in stats kind of for me trying to get Twitch affiliate. So if anyone's here from that, I just wanted to say thank you again, because it was really, really cool. I don't know that I've ever been double rated before, or rated from strangers in general. It's mostly just people that I know. Not that that's a bad thing, but it was a very nice surprise. And so, tonight, when I end stream, I am planning on finding someone to raid as well to kind of pass it on, because I forget that that's a thing on Twitch, that I'm able to do. I won't be able to do it for YouTube, unfortunately. YouTube, I don't. I know that YouTube has like a raid function, but it's really complex and not easy to pull off on like the end of the stream short notice. So we're just gonna see how it all goes. Okay, so I've done this, but I'm thinking I might need to make it a little bit more like instead of just having it on diagonals, so that I have it be a thicker one-to-one connection instead of just on corners. But we're gonna wait on that, and I'm gonna color lighter colors a little bit, and we're gonna see if this works. Oh, and I also want... How do I want this? How do I want this? I think I'm probably gonna put some shading like here along the very edge where the hat goes up. And then, if I'm not messing up, we just go like that. Or something, and so that it creates a little bit of a shadow border where there's a crease, is what I'm trying to do. Whether or not this will work is a different story altogether. I feel really stupid for not thinking of just making everything be on the one. I'm probably just gonna copy paste stuff. Or maybe I'll go back and edit the UVs later. I think that legitimately that making it so that all four of these, the rim panels are just related or connected to the same UV map is gonna save me so much time and effort. I kind of regret doing it. Okay, we're gonna go... Wait. Also, mirror painting. Can I mirror paint? I cannot mirror paint. I did not set this up for mirror painting. Like a knucklehead. Wonderful. Even though, realistically... Wait, maybe if it... No, it doesn't. Not even local symmetry? 2D image? No, that's gonna work. Okay, so we're just gonna turn it off. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we're gonna... Oh, not turn that off. Well, I guess we can turn it off. That's... No, I don't want to turn it off, but I do want to lock it. I was thinking that I could turn it off just so not editing it. But I do think that I want to be able to see where my border is a little bit more. Oh, except I'm messing this up. Hold on, where does this go? I'm having... Oh, okay. Oh, no, this is getting turned off, actually, so that I can see where I just erased a pixel I'm not supposed to. There we go. Okie dokie. We're gonna... Turn you off as well. And let's do some mirror painting and a little bit of a gradient. I actually think, now that I'm like doing this, I actually think it'll be all right. Well, I can't immediately mirror this because these are offset by 1. Of course it's offset by 1. Why is it not ever not offset by 1? I should have just, instead of making this mirrored or centered from the start, I should have just made everything at 0, 0 and then moved it at the end. Famous last words, says Becca, who may or may not be a little bit stupid and not think of the smartest way to do something. Okay, there's that. Now I need to figure out where my gradient is, because I think that's a shade too high. I know that's not the right... I know I don't use the right words, but when I'm talking about, like, in a gradient that I have set up, like, I talk about it going higher and lower, and I think that I'm probably the only person ever that does that, but it makes sense to me, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, frick, I didn't... And that's gonna go here. 1, 2, 3, and ba 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 ba. And we fill that in like that. There we go, and that gets a bit of again, a bit more of a circular shape. I actually like this. Now to figure out, is that the color I was already using? Yes, it is. So I just need the highest color, the brightest color. And do I want to use it here? What have I done wrong? Something's gone wrong here. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Well, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking... Let me get a bright blue out. This is not centered in general. Wonderful. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fix it here. At least for the front, because the front's what matters. And I think I'm just gonna copy over whatever pixels I'm missing, because I think I'm just a pixel off. No, I'm 2 pixels off. Well, that's gonna suck. And we're just gonna fix this one thing at a time. Because I don't know what else to do, if I'm being honest. This is the struggles of a skin maker. If you mess things up and you don't fix it at the beginning, you typically have to fix it later. Becca, we're doing a Garfield showing tonight at 12 if you wanted to join. Brandon, you can't tell me that now. I'm committed to streaming at that point. I don't have time to get over there. You knucklehead. I'm sorry. I've been waiting for someone to do a showing too. I want to go say hi to the night crew. But no one's done any showings. It's been so weird just being like, no one's doing anything. Frick, this is also not right. I'm sorry, Becca, I must go. The wind takes me. Alright, thank you for stopping in, Brandon. Have fun at the Garfield showing. I'm sorry. Send everyone that's there my regards. I'm sorry that I can't come. I got told too late and I already had plans. Farewell. Okay. So we're actually about to backtrack on all these pixels that I've just placed. And we're going back to edit mode because it's something about edit mode that's actually off. And I am not understanding what. So I think I've just erased a pixel wrong here. So actually, let me just, so I don't have to go back. Fix it once. And then I'm probably just only a pixel off somewhere. Which I think is probably right here. I erased one, and now I have to go bup, bup, bup. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. Probably it's just like, actually, it's probably just like that. I probably just need to erase those, plus this one. Yes and no. That'll get me close enough. I can fix it again later. I'm gonna have to fix this like a dozen different times. You know, I actually am. Screw it. Where's this? Give me that. That's UV. Is getting lined up here. And we're zooming in.
Chicken butt.
Ah, yes, the chicken butt. Hello, virus. Welcome to the stream. I've made problems for myself, and now I have to fix it. Where's mirror X? No. Mirror Y? Yes, there we go. And it needs to, it's even, so here where it's not even. There we go. How's it going tonight, virus? You've come for my knees? Well, good thing I'm a block person. I don't have knees. And blood. I might have blood. Most, I can give you blood. Thankfully, I'm not afraid of needles. What's your blood type? Are you a universal receiver? I don't actually know what blood type I am, so I'm not sure that you're even gonna be able to get my blood. Okay, there's that. Oh, and the bottom. What bottom is this? Bottom is the top one there. So we're gonna move this one, select it, make sure it's even. I think it is. And we're going mirror Y. Okay. There we go. My blood type is purple. Does that count? Is this a Homestuck reference? That's the real question. Is this a Homestuck reference? I don't know Homestuck, but I know that there's different blood types that work into something about the zodiacs and a caste system of life. I know that much. Okay. I know I'm umming and ahhing a lot. It's because I'm struggling. And we've got to fix this. I don't know what that is. Glad that you live in ignorance of Homestuck. Genuinely glad for you on that. Okay, now okay, we're testing something. Can I rotate this 90 degrees? Wait, can I actually? Rotation 90 degrees. Maybe. I think I can. Pop that down. Becca says virus from Twitch. Yes, hello. You've converted. You've converted. You're no longer going to be a menace to the Twitchers, and now you're gonna um. Now are you going to be haters on the what was it, the viewers that people said? Sorry, I've got a cough. I don't know why. I'm guessing probably allergies. The time gap is better on this end. That is fair. Yeah, YouTube does have, I think, it's not much. Like, I've set it down as low as it can. But I would not be surprised if Twitch just generally has a better time gap. Also, I appreciate it because I'm in doing Twitch affiliate stuff. That means that it's going to count my average viewers better. Which means maybe I'll get emotes and stuff sooner rather than later. Okay, up is here. Rotate 90. And then we zoom back in. And I have to do this on all of the other sides for the underneath. Okay, it's by like 2 seconds. That's significant, actually. Becca. Yes, virus. What's up? Okay, actually, now that I'm like looking at this, I think that it's what? You guys are criminals? Who's criminals? Who's what criminals? Oh, is this for if this is for the what? FTO Echeverria. I haven't watched the episode yet. I'm sad. I've been busy the last 2 days. I was driving all day yesterday. And then I've been working on a spontaneous project the rest of today. I'm gonna arrest you. It's my job. Are you really going to arrest your original guild leader? You're really gonna do it? I'd like to see you try. Yes, you're going to. Like, once again, I like without a second for thought. Well, see, that requires you to be able to catch a time mage, which I'm pretty sure is next to impossible. So, good luck with that. Okay, I'm heartless. Yeah, I know. I know that. With your savagery of chicken butts, it's relentless. I'm not surprised at all. If there's a will, there's a way. I still like to see you try. Okay, that's lined up. Yes. And then this is the one that when we rotate that one to 70. And then connect it up here. Time travel has consequences and rules. You're not wrong on that. It does indeed. The time mages unfortunately learned that, let me tell you. I'm trying to think. Do I want to share? Do I want to share a little not plot point, but just a fact about my time mage Sorelia? Do you want to hear it? What have I done here? Why is this off? You're lined up. You're lined up. Why are you not lined up? You're supposed to be like that, but something's wrong here in the edit mode then. Rules can be exploited both ways. You know what? That's actually kind of terrifying because you're so real for that. But like I said, mildly terrifying for the time mages to think about. Is that fixing it? I don't think so. If it's something too important, you recommend that in DMs if you're worried about that for other reviews. There's not really anyone here that I don't care about not knowing. It's more of a when I do it, it's a I'm willing to share it, and say it out loud unless someone doesn't want spoilers. So it's like it's a negative when I ask it. Say if someone doesn't want spoilers, then I won't share it. But if people don't care about spoilers or just little fun facts or whatever, I'm gonna say it because I like oversharing, and I know what I can and can't say. So I'm not gonna to offer to share something that I can't say. Don't worry, I'm not that crazy. What is wrong here? Okay, if I put it like that, I think that's as close as I'm gonna get it, and then I just have to erase pixels. Rules are like laws. To Easton's your character's name? If I remember correctly. I'm bad with character names until I get it the first few times. So it's not me trying to be disrespectful, it's for me trying to make sure that I'm remembering. Yes. So rules are like laws to Easton. Noted, noted. Oop. Okay. And I think I've got this hat as close as I'm gonna get it. Now I really want a showdown of Easton versus one of the time mages. Well, I guess it'd have to be Jakey. Jakey or Kia. But, I don't think their timing works out. Because I have no idea. I have no idea where the time mages and what our project's gonna be will be at the time of FTO Echeverry. I'm not gonna ask that. That's gonna be too hard to figure out how to say. But I don't know how it's gonna be at the time of FTOE. I'm excited to find out. Rules have holes, laws can be manipulated, truths can be lies. So nothing, basically, anything is real that you want it to be. And anything that you don't want to be can also be made up. Anyway, back to my thing. For my time mage, Sorelia, she may be a time mage, but she's lost her time magic, is the only thing about her. So that's my spoiler, is that there's technically only 2 operating time mages. Which I'm going to be interested. It's going to be interesting to play to see how a mage fares. What who is once a mage fares when she's lost her magic. I'm very excited to figure out how to play that and do that. That's how Easton sees everything. Your Easton sounds like a piece of work. If he wasn't a character, I'd probably hate his guts, which I know is the entire point, but it's still really funny. There we go. Okay. Colors filled in. Is this off still? I feel like this is off. But I think it's also as close as it's going to get. I'm going to stop worrying about whether it's centered or not. Reality is a false perspective of a point of view. Good and evil is a concept that exists. So, long story short, Easton is a very unreliable narrator. That he either chooses to lie, or when it's convenient, or doesn't see the whole truth, and is aware of that about how he perceives reality. But that doesn't make him a very good cop when it comes to like testaments and stuff. That makes it very easy to lie. To do good would involve to do no wrong. That applies to no one. See, in terms of debating a character, I think that I'm not talking from any character's point of view here, but I don't think that one's true. Like I said, I know that this is Easton's point of view, but that right and wrong are separate from good and evil, and that to combine them to say that is just basically lying, that you're never going to get a full truth with that. that you are always going to find it you're going to find that everyone therefore is evil based on that, and you can't arrest everyone because otherwise what's the point of even having a city? Let me ask you this. What do you call someone who's never lied? A child. But even, I guess it'd have to be a baby, because even children lie. Well, that's my base color. It goes 3 by 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your message got put on hold. All good. Oh, now they text about the Garfield showing at 10:41. Oh, frick, I didn't want that. Go away, Microsoft AI. Let you rephrase. Okay, sounds good. I'd like to see you try. This is a really interesting conversation. Like, I know that, like, this, like you said, this is, like, what Easton thinks, but it's still really interesting to kind of, to talk about. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, up. Alright, and we do this, and we're gonna make it so that the lighter color comes way more off. Actually, I need to fix this first and foremost. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. And it goes underneath one. Good and evil are concepts that are dependent on perspective in the grand scheme of things. Now that is true. There is no good or evil. Also fairly true. Oh, I want to go on a tangent when we're done with this conversation. I'll probably bring back this music. But I saw a really cool project that some people were making, and I was so excited for it. Okay, that was it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then there's that. Whom? Whom? Huh? What was that virus? I'm confusion. And then it was from the 1, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from here, I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, it's like that. There we go. Good night. Good morning, Hasui. Welcome to the stream. Have you seen the wizard hat that we're making? I don't remember. I think you stopped in really early on last night where we started this. But yes, it's a thing that we are doing. Wow, words are so good. I'm struggling with this wizard hat, okay? Give me a break. I'm trying and it's not working very well. It is very difficult. Making round shapes out of squares is always difficult, for the record. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Also, just say this about Easton. He's a quote-unquote good guy doing the wrong thing. Interesting. That's very interesting to put a different perspective on him. I can't wait to see where this goes, genuinely. And so, but before we can find out where this goes, I have to go back and watch the new episode of the series for FTO Echeverria, because I haven't done that yet, and so I'm missing context. I know that from the thumbnail plus Froggy's posts, I know that it's like President what's her name? President Emily shows up. But I don't actually know what happens. Okay, this is wrong, first and foremost. No, that's right. Oh, I just need this one over. That's what's wrong. Boom. And then that's 1, 2. Are you gonna watch it on stream? I mean, we can watch it on stream. Do we want to watch it on stream, chat? Do we want to watch FTO Echeverria? I've never done that before, but we can do it. Yeah, let me save that. Save project. That'd be fun to see your reaction. Okay, yeah. Give me 1 sec to set it up. I have to set up my OBS for that. Where is... I was trying to get through all of the different episodes that I missed over the past, like, week. So, and I saw the episode in my recommended at one point, but I didn't see... It didn't show up after I caught up on Hermitcraft. Okay, there's that. Especially with the small details. Evil face. I see. Okay, those get pulled up. And then, do I have a thing for this? I don't think I do, so new. New, what's it gonna be? Probably a win application audio? No. Window capture. Window capture, yes. And it's gonna be that version of Firefox. Capture audio. Okay. And where is it? Transform, stretch to screen, and we make it a tiny bit small. Like that needs to be like 30 pixels, 28. We gotta line it up to the stream layout. Okay, there's that, and now it goes down to the bottom. Okay, there we go. Is that set up right? I think it is. And window capture is gonna have volume. It should. Yes, alright. Let's see how do we put it there? There we go.
In this world, wizards and magic are plentiful. But the new magic
Sorry, that was loud.
Forced many wizarding guilds to disperse, giving rise
Alright,
to
it's the good old Xylo. Oh, let me pause that. You can hear? Yay! I love it when I set it up right. Alright. Fairy Tale Origins at Echevarria. I'm not gonna say that right. I'm gonna be saying it with the wrong accent because I read the name as Echevarria or Echevarria, one of the two. Because I took German, so I'm like, oh, it's a hard CH. Alright, here's everyone with the funny yells. Oh wait, we saw them last. We saw Kaylee's character last time, so they have some kind of teleportation magic. Rip to David. And there's our villain question mark of the episode. Nope, not a I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen this episode. Oh, Kaylee's character has swords there too. Interesting. All right, good intro. Hence why I watched it.
That should be it. Welcome to the guilds. Officially now.
Woo!
Nice.
Officially joined.
Is that not how that works?
No.
I don't know about forever.
No, that's how that works.
I don't know.
No,
about
that's not
forever.
true.
That's how that works. That is how it works. Unless they're for Protectors Guild members from the original guild.
How many times am I going to go over this? Fire.
Probably at least 2 more times.
Fire.
Don't set the place on fire.
It's not going to set. It's light stuff. It's fine.
It's fine. Rowan can now
Trust me,
every
I would
morning
know.
go around and turn all the lanterns and
We
candles
can finally
on.
have those ones on.
True.
Do you know your height and weight off by heart?
Wait, no.
Height and weight?
Uh,
What?
I think I'm like 6
6 foot maybe?
That's
foot
mildly
about,
terrifying.
probably.
That the cat wants to know that.
Actual measurements
Comparison?
later.
Yeah, sure. I keep getting concerned every time you walk anywhere within eyesight just because of the crossed out guild marks.
Disculpe? Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're not part of the protectors in case you.
Ah,
not
I
aware.
was wondering if that was
Yeah.
ex-protectors or
I mean,
not. Did they change the guild mark for
Here
protectors?
are protectors. Okay.
Did you change that
That's a good
virus?
note.
Or is it the
Yeah.
same one as the original
Kind
protectors?
of have a feel
It's fine
like
either
that
way, I'm just
because you do
curious, 'cause
think
I couldn't
that,
quite
oh,
tell with the
no,
X's
they're
in it.
technic- Not really, they're just
Mm.
really tight with the government.
It's the same-
which is
okay.
nice.
Really
It's
interesting
good to know
that the
everyone's likes, dislikes, preferences,
I
and
didn't like I said, I
everything.
don't have any preference.
So,
It's just interesting to think about the
Yeah.
the implication that there's
welcome to
two
the
guilds
Now you're
at some
officially
point or
part of
another
it.
that
Now
are
you're
not
stuck here
related
for however long
that
you
have the same
think
guild
you'll
mark
be
and
part of
same
this
name,
guild,
to some
which
extent.
will be a decent amount of time.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see where it ends up.
For the time being, you could. I don't know where Reese went. You could help out Reese in the kitchen. 'Cause that's
Oh, I was
good.
gonna go do that. I was gonna go do that.
They
Yeah,
have a
me with it.
kitchen.
Mm,
Dun dun dun.
yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, I need. Where are those two?
Have fun.
Which
You
two?
know?
Now I want to think about the logistics of how you have an underground guild like that. How are you getting enough food for the for a decently large guild? It looks like
You need some?
undercover kind of thing, like the
Merci.
guild room.
Yeah.
I don't know. They just mentioned a kitchen. I wanted to see what kind of kitchen they have.
To be the ones that help me out.
I worry about them.
Why?
Sometimes they are worse than even Castor.
Kester's competent, maybe not alone, but these two tend to be competent. Where are they?
Competency is not what I am talking about. I'm
Oh,
also...
there's one. Come here.
Ah, loyalty.
Come here.
That's the dangerous part with having a dark guild. So you got to figure out who's actually on your side, and who may be on your side, but is too weak to keep around.
Are you guys good to go? Are you guys
Yeah.
good to
Where are we going?
Yeah, where are we going?
Into the main
Where are you going?
fetching some quests? As I've taught you how. But as usual, you guys have to cooperate.
We can do it.
Okay.
I want to go to the surface.
I've seen you both try to do it alone. It doesn't turn out well. So we're
Oh.
gonna try it again with both of you cooperating. And if you both cooperate, I'll let you train with Reef.
Yes. Okay.
That is a horrible idea.
No,
That is a horrible
I'll
idea.
help you train with them.
So those two look like they're
Start
kids,
before
which is
they-
mildly
you can
concerning.
Let everything out with
It's the
them.
dang Rugrats. I was gonna
Would you
say
like
those
me to
two
do
look like
them
they're
to
kids.
Balefire?
They're teenagers. They're
Yeah, I can.
on one hand you gotta
can.
trust them
Yeah, I
to like step onto their own. On the other hand, when you're under this high level of
Yeah.
a operation, illegal operation,
Okay.
it's dangerous.
Are you guys gonna use your cloaks, or do you think you'll manage without them?
I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Just don't come crying
Wait,
to me.
Lyra, should you be watching this if you're Easton? You're gonna find out where their guild is.
Hey, we're big, strong boys.
Don't know what the big hat, but sure.
He's not.
I'm at least like
Sassy.
taller than him.
What?
You're the same height.
Same height.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha.
Nuh-uh.
No, it's hidden, man. Can't find it. Oh. Sprite by Captain Froggy? That's so cute! Oh my god, wait, hold on, sorry. I'm about to nerd out here. Where'd that go? Where was the loading screen?
Nuh-uh.
Yaha.
I'm about to commission Froggy for one of those. That's literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, that's a Protector's Guild.
You want to put that on the public board? I mean, anyone could take it, even dark guilds.
Frankly, I don't have the...
Hold on, what does it say? Surprised you haven't recognized the guild room yet? I'm not sure. Admittedly, I know that it's in the sewers and that the sewers is where Abraham was operating out of. So something from an Abraham thing, I don't know because I didn't watch that many episodes of POVs that were doing stuff with Abraham. So I don't know off the top of my head the other season. Yeah, like I said, if it's from season 5 with Abraham where he was working out of, the most that I watched of it is when Alamos got freaking stuck in his crystal again and was just strewn on the table in one of the sewers. What is this, James? We are watching the episode 2 of Clueless's Fairy Tale Origins Echevarria series, as requested by Virus. So we're about a third of the way through, kind of, sorta. And Virus is trying to get me to figure out where this one location is. And I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it doesn't exist on the original Atlantide map that's custom made for the Fairy Tale Origin series, because I have the original Atlantide map from Planet Minecraft, and there are secret bases and stuff underneath it. Funnily enough, it's just not our secret bases. Who is that? Clueless is a Minecraft roleplay creator. Echevarria is the name of their character that they play, and is the protagonist of the series. The gist of the story, this is only episode 2, but the setting is that in the city of mages, based off the not the Atlantide, the Fairy Tale anime, mages are grouped into guilds, but the restrictions on guilds and what types of magic you can have and be is very restricted. And so there's a group of rebellious wizards that are like, hey, we think that the restrictions on magic are way too severe, too strict to have a thriving city, and so they're helping out people regardless of legality and whether they're mages or not. They're helping everyone that they can. And so we're gonna see where this ends up leading them. I still don't know where the guild room is supposed to be. I'm sorry.
For anyone. And, there's a little bit of taxation when it comes to putting boards on public guilds.
Dang criminals. And Virus plays one of the police officers in this.
I'll have to take that chance.
Hi, Lexi. We're watching a Minecraft roleplay episode. We're taking a quick break from the wizard hat.
Fair enough.
Something kind of like 2K. Common, just looking. Take a piece of paper and leave. That is Miko? Interesting. That's not a name that I recognize.
Yes.
They did sound like they did a great job, though. Yeah, I like the voice actor that was there for that little scene. It was just hey, that sounds a little bit like Kay, but I know it's not. I know that Kay isn't part of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Having a hard time deciding?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Okay, bye.
What?
Hey. Uh-huh. Going a bit slow there.
Get back
Why?
here.
Why did Etch do that?
No, I need to
That was silly of you. You could have just taken the quest and not had any issue.
Watch where you're going.
Is that Etch 2.0?
Oh,
It's you.
you. Which?
Oh.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a weird way to.
Excuse me.
Are they
Haven't
siblings?
you seen someone running through here?
Sort of look like
Kinda
me.
looks like you, but shorter. Yeah.
Yeah, cloaked. Yes. No, they went that way.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
I don't.
Hi.
Hi.
That person
Hi.
is very. You know, never mind.
Non-observant.
Yeah.
Oh. Give me a moment. Let me just. There we go.
You've grown. A lot, in fact.
Me?
I want to know who this is. I thought that in the trailers it was just an alt form of Echeveria.
Yeah, it's quite
Wait,
quite a
so
while
there's
ago
two
we-
of them
we
now?
were
There's
seen
two
as a
plant people?
slutty-nosed rat.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking. Listen, I'm joking.
And the
How?
one of them's
Just
got
how?
Riz,
I know. Yeah.
Would you like to explain?
I saw you.
and it's
both
not Etch.
in the other place.
You're half right.
We were, but we found a way to get over here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see that, but that's also still kind of concerning. How? What?
I mean,
It kind of like we ate something and now we're here. It's very hard to explain.
They ate something and now they're there.
Something and
Remember
now-
Salode?
It's
Oh,
like a
is that
dispenser of some
Salode?
sorts. I can't remember.
Salode, Etch.
don't quite know the logistics. Of
Interesting.
it, but it's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's really.
Hey,
Straight.
you.
Oh,
Uh-huh,
surrounded.
yeah.
big axe.
Oh my.
Stand down.
Uh-oh.
Sebastian,
Good job.
And whatever your name is, cuff him.
Wait, we can talk about this. Guys.
Resist, and I bring in your friends too.
We don't have to do that. We can just
Uh-oh.
talk about it.
Sebastian, cuff him.
Just letting you know that I am part
Hello,
magical,
Jel. Hello,
so if you
Lexi.
cuff
Sorry
me
that I
with
can't
magical cuffs,
really
that
talk
means
because
you
we're
probably have to,
watching
like, carry
episode.
me.
Rookies, carry them.
Oh well. Then
Carry them.
Wow.
I'd stay out of trouble if I were you two.
No, we're just passing by.
Move it.
I still want to know what's going on with the other
What? I don't
version
want
of
Then I will
them.
make you move.
How? With your stick?
Just move it.
What's the stick?
You know, typically I expect people to knock. That's a
Sorry.
joke. There's
On
no
the door down there?
Oh.
No, I can't hear that anyway. That was a joke.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Come on, get comfortable. I guess it would be a little difficult with those cuffs. Could you please remove those?
Are you sure?
Of course. How can we have a comfortable conversation if they have those on? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
you say so.
Yeah.
Now they're off.
All right. Well, get comfortable.
right.
Take a seat.
This is giving me anxiety,
Do I have
but I
to?
know about a little bit of this in advance, so I'm like, okay.
Pulling out a stick
I
again.
Big sword.
You could stand if you really want to. So it would be much more comfortable if you did so by the desk.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
thank
this is gonna
you.
take a while anyway.
Well, that depends on you. And could you give us a little privacy, please?
You're joking, right?
Why would I be
Recognize the
joking?
sword?
They have no cuffs on.
Not
you have no
particularly,
security.
Mm-hmm.
Are
but I
you
know it's a dot hack
intending
sword,
to
so a lot of
assassinate
people
me
can use that
today?
sword.
Gonna assassinate these nuts.
Jeez,
My
bruh.
point proven. They're not a threat.
Are you?
This
I'm
definitely
sure.
feels
Come on.
like Edge is just gonna get
Bye.
scolded by a family member.
Yes. How are things? It's been a while.
Rebellious teen
Go ahead,
versus
I
concerned
had
family
some
member.
extra tea prepared just for you. up? You
Just
is
think
it
kitty
not
cat.
to
Well,
your
I'm
liking? I
guessing
can
that
ask for something else.
probably based on that.
I'm good.
I was already thinking that if
Cool.
you recognize it, is it's probably
How-
LeFaux's,
How
but
have
I
things
didn't watch
been
much of
going
LeFaux.
on? I've not heard much about what's been happening.
I have no
I see you've
clue what
gotten
you're
in
talking
trouble, haven't
about.
you?
Trouble?
Yeah, you got in trouble just a little bit,
Right,
huh?
I was meaning to actually speak with you about a certain collaboration. See, I need your help with something.
Do you
Oh,
need my help?
Well, yes, that would be quite nice. I mean,
I like
I am a
the
friend of
heart
your father's,
clip.
so I would hope that. You know, we don't have to sit here. We can have something else. We could sit down anywhere else. You're not playing along, are you?
Nuh-uh. I'm good.
You know, if you want, I could just treat you like any other leader of a dark guild.
Not a dark guild.
So you're not denying you're the leader of Nexus Magia?
Nope.
Well, that was all I needed.
Dun dun dun.
Nexus Magia is a dark guild.
No, we're not.
How would you define it?
We had worst at Grey Guild.
That's not a legal classification, Edge. and
Not a
you and
legal
I both know that.
classification.
Why would I care if it's legal classification if you don't even legalize us?
Alright, we're not playing this.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal guilds are all dark guilds. That's what a classification is. If you wish to have a guild, you go through the correct paperwork and register.
You know, nobody wants to register a guild anymore.
I'm not
these
going to
days.
be having you take that tone with me, young man.
Don't call me that. You have no right to call me that.
Of course. And you had no
Dun,
right
dun,
to
dun.
start a guild
I
without
felt like that was a low
registering
blow.
it. I don't think you quite realize the gravity of this situation.
You're not. You've been doing fine. I think you've been doing fine without acknowledging us either. So I don't see the problem.
As a matter of fact, we haven't. Look, there's a reason I asked for you here. I do need your help.
Uh-huh.
And I suggest you start to take this seriously. Because you are the leader of a dark guild. I believe you know what kind of punishment comes for that. As of late, a lot of dark guilds have been...
Sorry that I'm not
popping up
talking.
ever
I'm
since
just a
we
little bit
introduced
invested.
the
Because even though I knew this was
magic
gonna happen, I'm still
limitations,
like,
the
ooh.
taxes on guilds.
Mm-hmm. Man, I wonder why people don't sign up as guilds anymore.
Because they're
It's
finally
okay.
under control for what they do. Perhaps you were too young to remember them, but guilds used to run amok. The whole city was completely in trouble purely because the guilds did crazy things.
Yeah,
And when
President
the
Emily
city
has
was
a
in
good
trouble,
point.
less
Yeah,
than half of
Atlantide
them
was in serious
actually
danger
helped.
because
It's best
of the
now
guilds.
that they're under control, but it's pretty clear that people don't respect that. It's pretty clear I'm not getting any respect from you either. The fact is, an alliance of dark guilds has popped up.
Dun dun
Three
dun.
powerful dark guilds in charge, two of which you might have even heard of. Eurydicia, Bloodsong, and Out of Pockets. Do any of those ring a bell?
I mean, blood.
Out of pockets. That's a funny name.
And
Like that.
never talked to any of them.
The first one perhaps, though?
Eruha?
We've not really had many leads on the first one. Don't know much besides hearsay.
Out of pocket.
The fact is, we're pretty certain they're planning something. But
Planning.
without anyone on the inside, we've not
Shador came up with out of pockets. See, I wonder how many out of pocket jokes that they make then. If they have to call themselves out of pockets, then how out of pocket are they? And or are they just a thieving guild, so they're just taking things out of pockets? Which both could be true. But you got to keep up with the brand name.
We are not being classified as a dark guild. I'm resenting the idea of being seen as a dark guild just to infiltrate whatever crazy ass thing you're imagining
They're thugs.
right there.
The Dark Guilds are working
Ah,
together.
so they just beat
Getting
people
it
up.
in
That's no
at least
fun.
as some kind of connection or some lower rank for your guild should be possible to achieve. Your guild is somewhat known as well. I'm pretty sure you could easily get an in with them. That's something I need from you. As a matter of fact, that's something I'm demanding of you. This isn't a polite
Demanding.
request.
Demanding.
Or else.
Interesting word.
Or else what?
Or else you
Or
get
else I
arrested and
will
charged
ask
with
for
a
your
guard
arrest.
guild.
I suppose I should call your father over. He should be the first to know that you're being arrested for being in charge of a dark guild.
Not involve Lucas in
Ooh,
any way, shape, or
don't
form.
involve Lucas.
He works
That's
for me.
mildly terrifying.
That
He's
doesn't
going to find out. Would you prefer him to be the first to know that you're being arrested for a very high degree of crime? Or would you prefer he find out when you're being processed, when it comes up in some of his paperwork? Because we can do that as well. Or you can tell him yourself now.
No, I'm not gonna talk to him. You're not gonna talk to him either. There's no need for that.
So he'll find out through paperwork? And visit you in prison? Edge, I know you're a good kid. Lucas talks about you a lot. I know you aren't trying
That's
to do
sweet. That
anything wrong.
hurts that David's
Next
just
match
dead.
there is
I
a
know
dark
that's for
guild.
meta reasons. But I'm
And
like,
I can-
damn. Lucas
Well,
and Edge.
If you'd like, we
They're
can
still
fix that.
family. It hurts.
As long as you help me with this little thing. Keep it hush-hush between us while you get us information about these dark guilds. Once you're done, we can work on making you official and pretend none of this happened. Lucas doesn't even have to know. But that's the only way he's not finding out.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that bad of a deal, Edge. Like, clearly there's something else going on for them to be so against it.
The other choice is going to prison.
Fine.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
But, like, all things considered,
Really,
you're kind of playing both
I do
cards. It's
believe
not
you're trying
terrible.
to do a good thing. I'll have everything prepared for you. You know, I'll send somebody as a message to you with your first tasks, alright?
I'll be very interested to see how you'll manage that.
Well, I do expect you to leave your address with me.
These darn
Not gonna
criminals.
happen.
Getting away with it.
Then how can I reach you?
Your guards manage it, so not even your guards, the protectors managed it, but also just faultily, so maybe they'll meet me again, so you can pocket in a note to them, and maybe they can pocket it to me.
Come by in 2 days, I'll have a communication lacryma prepared for you.
I guess that works too.
That works too. I like that.
But please, watch it with the stunts. I'll be honest, I'm engaging in favoritism here. Lucas speaks highly of you.
As long as he does not cross me in any way, shape, or form, I'll be fine. Can I go now?
I'll see you back here in 2 days?
Sure.
Alright, then yes, you can go now.
Okay.
I'll get rid of the papers about your guild for now.
Just stash them in a personal
Okay,
file.
fine with me.
Be careful. Alright, that was a sudden cutoff. Alright, hey look, it's us. We're live. Brilliant. Look at, alright, that was fun. That reminds me, do I have it written down that I need to? Yeah, I do have the FTO watch party written down. Well, that was interesting. I am very, see, that's as much as I knew of the plot from talking to Froggy about like collaboration things, because we've all been working on in the same universe in different places, so we kind of know share things here and there that Arcade shares. That's as far as I know. So now I'm like, oh, now the real plot begins. What's gonna go on here? All right. So that was interesting. What do we think? If for anyone that isn't a part of FTO Echeverria, what do you think? Do you think that this is going to go in their guild's favor, or are they going to get in way more trouble than they can handle? Or how far down this rabbit hole do you think that they're going to go? Is the real question. Because if they're going to team up with dark guilds, they're going to have to do dark guildy things to some extent, even if they don't want to. If Echeverria isn't able to share it with their guild, then they're just things got infinitely more complicated for them. But it could have been as simple as they didn't stop to talk. That was kind of their first mistake, was that they stopped to talk to that one person. Admittedly, it's a very interesting person to talk to if that's the slowed version of yourself. But it's still not really the best move. Alright, let's get back to work in the meantime. I am doing the wrong color. I want that. I want to make this wider. Did you recognize the girl? What, for President Emily? Oh, no, the other girl that was with the Salode? Not off the bat. I almost want to guess if that's a Salode version um, Esh, then maybe it's a Salode version of Escher or something like that. Because Escher, light magic person in our world, seems to be teamed up with Echeverria. Brandon and Richie's sister. Oh, I do remember that they had a sister. That was just in that was in Salode, and then she was what? She took the place as the royal heir, I think it was. Until the siblings came back and they were stuck and they were trying to be dethroned by their parents. And they were like, "No, we're not staying." I feel like I vaguely remember that. What are the names of the guilds from Fairy Tale Origins? From Fairy Tale Origins, we have the Protectors Guild. That's the one that I know the most about because I was backstage for that. We have Divinus Magia, that was made up of criminals and dark mages, I guess, that were wanting to redeem themselves. So they had to prove that they were willing to do better and improve themselves and be forgiven in the eyes of the law. Then there was Grimshade, which was technically a legal guild, and they were fine. They were just emo, is kind of what it boiled down to, is the fact that they were emo. Those were the three original ones. There's also the Wandering Coin, which ended up not really existing. It was mentioned here and there, but there wasn't any official, like, guild members of it by the time that the that things ended up. So unfortunately, Wandering Coin didn't really exist. And then in that's from FTO 4, and then at FTO 5 there was another guild that was La Carnival, that was a circus themed guild. And they were interesting because they took in both mages and non-magic people, just regular civilians, as part of their guild. But that got cut off short because the leaders of the guild, and I think a good portion of the members, maybe, if not, then the leaders of the guild got kicked out of Origins for being creeps, so we don't talk about them. I only mention them because the mention of the guild came up. But unfortunately, I don't know about a lot of fairy tale lore. It's the fairy tale series that I know the most, not the fairy tale series, the origin series that I know the most about. But all things considered, I don't really know it that well. 'Cause I don't know, I guess I'm part of Origins because, like, I helped make it and all for a while, but I actually very little with it because I got overwhelmed by how many POVs there was. Is really what it boiled down to. Okay, that aside, hat has been created. And I think that that's cute. I like that. We got the brim, we got the border, so it's got a little bit of a light reflection on the underside. It's not pitch black. And now we have to do the rest of this. And the rest of this should honestly be fairly easy. Because it's just kind of keeping the shape and doing a little bit of highlighting and stuff. But ultimately, it's all the... Although we do have to figure out the band. Which I'm not sure about. We're going to make the band be yellow, I think. And we're going to grab that shade of yellow. And we're just gonna put it all the way around real quick. And we'll get to dealing with it later. I just want to make sure that I have it, like, marked. So I don't forget it. Actually, speaking of the Wandering Coin, now that I'm thinking about it, I had the idea of making Sorelia at one point having been part of the Wandering Coin, but I don't know enough about the guild to actually, like, say that. So, it was a thought, but it's not a thought that stayed. Becca, yes, Virus, what's up? Wandering Coin? Yes, what about the Wandering Coin? Hmm? Yes, what? What's up? Look, I'm allowed to say that I don't know XYZ about things. I feel like that's fair. What was their guild hall? I don't think they even had a guild hall. I don't know of any POVs that had Wandering Coin. I think that if I remember correctly, based on what I've heard over the years, it kind of fell apart um, before season 4. It would have been season 4, I believe, even began. That it fell apart before episodes started airing. So there never really was a Wandering Coin. It was just kind of briefly mentioned if people knew about it, but I don't otherwise know literally anything about it. Season 5? No, I that's not gonna jog my memory. I don't remember anything about Wandering Coin. It was literally just a thing of like to me it was like a legend of kind of thing of like, oh, there was a fifth or a fourth or fifth guild in Atlantide, but no one remembers it kind of thing. That's urban myth cryptology type of thing. And I'm sure that there was people for it. I literally just don't know it. Is the guild hall for Nexus Magia where the Wandering Coin Guild Hall was? Alright, that's kind of cute. Maybe. Well, that's not helpful. I'm just trying to think. There's two things that you're trying to jog my memory for. Are they perhaps related? If I got it right, then you gotta tell me. It's only fair. Now, if I'm wrong, then that's one thing. But if I'm right, then you gotta at least give me credit where credit's due. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Life isn't fair. Yeah, but this isn't life. This is a stream where I'm playing or not playing, where I'm making a Minecraft model. I feel like that is that's kept out. That doesn't play by the rules of life isn't fair. Fairing into play. Well, then if you're not going to tell me, then why'd you even tell me that there was something to think about and look for? I feel like you've set me up just to suffer. Alright, let's grab this. You know me, I do know you is the worst part. It's not even wrong. Wolfie68K, hello. This would be better in the art category of Twitch. I tried both, and it actually does do better on Minecraft, and it is related to Minecraft. So it's not for lack of effort. I do try it, and I switch it here and there. But I've gotten that response for both of it should be in Minecraft and it should be in art. So it kind of is a lose-lose. That people be like, oh, you should put this in Minecraft because that's what it's better suited towards. And then I do, and people say, oh, it should be in art. And so I'm just gonna stick with what it is right now. But it's not Minecraft, but it's Minecraft related. And if people can't see that when they're looking on the preview, then that's on them that they can tell that it's not Minecraft. And like I said, I feel like it does kind of fall into both categories. So it kind of it is what it is. Thank you for stopping in though. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I appreciate that you came in and said hi at all.
Chicken butt.
Yes, Virus. I will never escape the chicken butt as long as you're here. Here's a question for you. Can you hear my mouse? Can you guys hear my mouse clicking? Like, I know that this is a very silly, like, specific thing. But because I switched my mouse, I have to. I'm wondering if I need to fix my settings for it again to clear out the mouse clicks. Yes, okay. That sucks because it's on the back side of my mic. That it's not supposed to be there according to the laws of cardioid mics. But I really need to try to hear it. Okay, I guess it's not that bad then. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a gap, and then it goes 2, 3. I appreciate the response, Virus. Thank you for being honest. Because I just, like I said, when I every time I fix my setup, because I'm continuously trying to improve my setup, something goes wrong. Oh wait, let me start music again. There we go. I thought it was too quiet in here. This design would be a challenge to be 64 by 64. It would. Both the skin itself, the skin is made with the fact that it was intended to be 128 in mind. Otherwise, I would not have added certain details to it at all. And then the hat would probably be possible. But because I'm making it 128 to match the 128 skin, it does its thing. Oh, Jakey finally DM'd me. It's only been like a week since I last texted him. That's an over-exaggeration. I just find it funny. I know that he's been busy. That looks good. Thank you, Lexi. I'm hoping to finish it pretty quickly now. When I make models in 64 by 64, they go by so fast. Tell Jakey guess. I'm not telling him chicken butt. I'm not telling him chicken butt. I think he would be very confused and mildly disturbed by me. But it's tradition. It's your tradition. It is not my tradition. Oh, frick. Oh. I've already done it to Brian. Yeah, no way I could do that to Brian. Brian does not acknowledge my existence. As far as I'm aware. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Got a bit of a hack going. And he hates me every day for it. Fair enough. Well, good news. Side note. Jakey liked the Pride wizard hat that we did at the very end of last stream. Speaking of, happy Pride Month, everyone. I really should have said that way sooner at some point. It is Pride Month. I officially added the tags to my stream because I really should have added the tags way before. But yeah, I do enjoy Gay Month, even if I myself technically yes, I count under it, but I don't like to make a big deal about it. I'm just excited for everyone else that gets to celebrate and do their thing a lot louder than I feel like being. I'll join Brian's live stream to say hi so Mackenzie doesn't respond. Yeah, he seems like the type. Admittedly, I don't know. That was not what I was trying to say originally. What I was trying to say, if I could put my thoughts in order, is that when he's got that big of an audience and so many people in chat, he probably can't read majority of it. So he just kind of scans it when he asks something of chat. And then otherwise he's focusing on being a content creator. Because admittedly, that's what I have to do sometimes. It's like I can't always be reading chat as much as, you know, I in theory want to be. It is easier said than done to be able to look at chat and do stuff. Brian only pays attention to certain topics, which I don't know what that second message was supposed to be. But yeah, that's fair. Which I don't blame. Yeah. When you have an audience like Brian's, there's definitely a lot of like filtration that you have to do for sake of your sanity of reading chat and trying to find like things to comment on and people that you actually can respond to, because a lot of people, because Brian has a younger audience, which makes it very difficult because it's going to be people that don't have a filter. So they're going to be like, oh, when's your next episode coming out? What spoilers can you give us? Or asking, like, questions that are blatantly spoilers kind of thing. And it's like, no, you can't answer that. Oh, it's a cat. Oh my god, my cat just scared the life out of me. Hi, Orion. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many of those he gets. Oh, I can imagine. Jakey gets a lot of those when he live streams too. Considering that Jakey's just not a live stream person. That was also the server that we were trying to live stream on, which is really good for Hideaway. It's either down or it's in development trouble. Not like serious trouble, just there's nothing going on it right now. So we kind of lost what we were trying to maybe see if we could, warning for what may people have, trauma for. I don't know. I know that this is bad, but, the roleplay server Mindteria, because Jakey and we had a great time on Mindteria, more or less. We were also very much, once again, doing our own thing. And so when other people got involved in other ways, it went downhill way fast. But because, once again, because we were ignored by the majority, by the people in charge, we had a great time because we went under the radar. Cheeky DM me again. I can't read that right now. I love dying. I'm sorry. I'm not actually dying. I just have a cough. And I'm out of water. This sucks. Okay. But I'm probably gonna copy just this to all sides, I think. For the most part, for this one that I've just done. And then from here on out, I'm gonna have to, I can't copy the front to the sides. But I can copy sides to sides, but the front and back are all separate. Okay, first of all, where is this? That is down there. Okay. You're welcome. Confusion? Huh? Okay, wait, okay, that's gonna go there. Make big. Oh, the DM? Let me check DMs real quick. What's that supposed to be? You just sent me like a really blurry cat that looks like it's laughing at me. Okay, selection tool. We make the selection, we copy it. And where's my border? We're shrinking it back down to a manageable size. You're laughing at me? Rude. Why do you like to laugh at my suffering so much? I know it's because you're chaotic and you like mayhem, but feels sad. Okay, that's right. Oh, paste, and it goes into here. Place. And then this goes up here into place. And that all lines up wonderfully. Brilliant. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, virus. Can't believe you. Have you no heart? Have you no soul? Okay. Now for... I think I'm gonna skip doing the tops for the time being because I don't feel like dealing with that. And we're gonna go up to the sides again. And this is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have to figure out how to shade this. My heart has a hole in it. You see, that might be of medical concerns that you might want to go get that checked out by a doctor. My soul died a long time ago. Yeah, fair. Do 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 do. It is a medical thing. Fun fact. Oh, I was gonna say that is like an actual thing for you to have a hole in your heart. I have heard of that before. I don't know how it works. I have just heard of it. I hope that you have it medically addressed and that you are okay. Yeah, I have that. Fair. I'm not trying to assume anything about your medical history. I'm just trying to, you know, like I said, to make sure that you have that treated, because we don't want anything bad happening. It's a murmur? Is that what it's called? I thought the murmur was in your heart. Well, murmured. But I'm not going to question medical, other people's diagnosis. That would be silly of me. Okay, we're doing this, and we're gonna actually start from the top and figuring out how this hat's going to go, because that's where all the shading is. Like the shading the dark parts is easy. I always have a much harder time shading light parts. So we're just gonna make it like this, I think. Down the front. And then we get 3. Actually, we're just gonna make it probably just like this all the way. Actually, no, I don't want it all the way. I want it to be more like this, in fact, which was my original idea. And then I said, no, I think we're going to try it a different way. And I didn't like it. Okay, I think that looks good for kind of having it stripe upwards. And then it can come down to another highlight point there. Your heart just beats at a slightly faster time to recover from the hole spewing blood. Fair enough. It feels like a mild concern, but you know what? If you're healthy enough to join the military, do not recommend joining the military. Coming from a military kid, I did not grow up in the military, but my father was in the military. I don't recommend it, but fair enough. It means that you're healthy, which is always good. We do love being healthy. Alright, let's see here. Where is the rest of this? So the next step down from shading would be there. I've done this coloring wrong then. It's supposed to be that color is where all of this is, but I guess it's not. No, it's not. So I'm just gonna do the fill bucket on the colors. And then I can figure out where I actually want this to be placed. Hello, Yume! Welcome to the stream! We are making Wizard Hat. We also watched an episode of a Minecraft roleplay while we were at it. So in this series you guys are doing, are you going to be dealing with the consequences of time travel? Technically? Yes? No? Yes, but that's more of a recent development on plot points. That wasn't the original plan, but we changed our original plan because we weren't liking it. So now it's technically yes, but it wasn't originally. It's more of a coincidence. Well, is it a coincidence? I'm trying to think of how to put this. I don't think it's not a coincidence. It is because of actions taken by characters, but it's not intentional. And so it is then the consequence, but it's not the intention. Well, I'm gonna teach you the laws of time travel. You're gonna tell a family of time mages the laws of time travel. Sure, I say, incredibly doubtful that you're gonna get them right. Yes. Sure, well, go ahead, shoot your shot. We'll see what you think the laws of time travel are. I need a higher up shade. I might need to make up new shades for the top of this hat, which I didn't want to do, but I might. You can drive a car, but do you know how it works? Actually, yes, I do know the rough gist of how a car works. I know bits and pieces about engines. Okay, we're gonna make this one. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna make it like up to 1, and we're gonna leave it like that. What about the brake? The brake is friction that there's pads on the inside of your wheels that they're metal. They're kind of like a metal sandpaper that when you put the brake down, it pushes your lever that's connected to this pad a little bit, and it puts it either against the one of the walls of your wheel, which I don't think is correct, or maybe the bearing or something like that, but it creates friction, which creates heat and energy and slows down your car. What about the suspension? The suspension is fancy springs. Long story short, that it's built in metal and springs of various types to create basically a safety net so that your car isn't rigid, so that it can bounce and curve a little bit, basically, and it can take road factors, basically, without it being super rigid, which is a problem with the Tesla Cybertrucks. They have, like, no suspension, and they also have no crumple zones, and so if they're in a crash, they are super rigid, and all of the force, instead of the crash, of all the energy, instead of it getting absorbed by the car, so the car is damaged. The car stays fine, and therefore all the energy passes on to the people in the car, which is why they are a massive safety hazard, and it's a shock that they were ever approved on the market in the first place. You're challenging someone who has a lot of niche knowledge about extremely weird things. I spend a lot of time on the internet, and my family come from a variety of smart people. So I can these may not be perfect explanations, but I can explain them in simple terms. Anyway, back to your basic rules of time travel. Yeah, you tried to get me to for a metaphor, and instead I went nerd mode. Welcome to the life of Becca, is that nerd mode is fairly common, and most people tell me to shut up at some point. But this is my live stream. It doesn't matter what other people think. I can nerd out all I want. Dun dun dun. Okay, I'm actually thinking. I'm struggling with this because it's weird. So I'm actually thinking, what if I make it like a full border? And we go like that. I'm still curious to think what your basic rules of time travel are. Considering that there's time is a closed loop. Yeah, fair enough. No, I'm curious just because I don't actually know what Jakey has described his rules of time travel as, because there's very little actual time travel in FTO series, because that's like super meta and all. So it's like you have to nerf yourself if you're gonna do time travel and stuff. And even then, he does become a S tier mage, which is pretty sick. I do love Jakey even though like it freaking sucks that he got like abandoned by his guild and all. So like that is a thing. I do thoroughly enjoy the fact that Jakey is canonically S tier mage and guild leader of the Protectors. The really tragic circumstances, but I'm like, the angst is half the fun. Time to close the loop. To change or try to break the loop will change other events or try to get rid of an event. Time will try to replace it. Are these rules from Back to the Future? I feel like I recognize these rules. Are these from Back to the Future? No? Okay. I feel like there's something that I was watching once that had to do with time travel, and they were quoting Back to the Future, and whoever it was called them out on the fact that they were quoting Back to the Future instead of actually knowing time travel rules. Back to the Future used these. That part is true. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. We're gonna go with this for now. For the front. I know it looks kind of janky, but I don't otherwise know what I'm doing. It is shocking how much of making Minecraft skins are made up as you go. Do I know what I'm doing? No, but I'm going to pretend that I do. Ba-ba, ba-ba. And it's actually ba-ba-ba-ba. And then we're just gonna use dark colors around the corner. And then the black there. And go like that. That works. Also the bootstrap paradox. What is it? Pull you up by your bootstraps is the phrase. It's like really like hypocritical to be told in today's day and age. Because people say pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and I'm like, well, yeah, bootstraps is different than like toughing it out versus the world is set against you. Let me give you an example. I can also just Google. I'm not familiar with bootstrap paradox. I just know the other phrase, temporal paradox. Let's see, time travel and the bootstrap paradox explained. The term bootstrap paradox is derived from the expression to pull oneself over a fence by one's bootstraps. So that's what I was referencing, which indicates performing an impossible or ludicrous task. Ah, fair enough. I'm used to being used that in a different context then. In this instance, by pulling yourself over a fence by holding onto your bootlaces and tugging upwards. The first reference to such an absurdly impossible task is widely believed to originate from 18th century literature classic. Oh, I get it. So it's some so actually how does it become a paradox though? Tells the story Robert A. Heinlein, what a last name, whose book By His Bootstraps tells Bob Wilson and the time travel paradoxes he encounters after using a time portal. One such example involves Wilson traveling to the future and being given a notebook by his future self. Before then traveling to an earlier point in the future and using the book's useful information to set himself up as a benevolent dictator. After the notebook becomes worn, Wilson copies the information to a new notebook and disposes of the original. He later muses that there was never two notebooks and that the newly created one is actually the one given to him far in the future. So who wrote the book and where does this information actually originate? This is getting confusing. Let's say Jakey had to save his younger baby self in the past, and he did. It would make an infinite loop if that point has to always happen. Well, yeah, that's what Harry Potter did. Good night, Becca. Good night, Lixie. Thank you for hanging out. That makes sense, yeah. Man, the amount of times that I actually have like thought about that then is quite a bit. Specifically when I first watched Harry Potter before I knew that Harry Potter sucked. That I remember trying to figure out like the logistics of making that time travel thing happen, because it's a thing of he saves himself in the past, but you like you said, it creates a loop. But here's the mind messing thing: some close loops like the origin, yeah. What Origins? Like Origins Minecraft roleplay? The series where a bunch of different creators take a popular media and to do their own spin on it and make it into a different story, well sometimes generally trying to be respectful of the original. And no, I didn't press the right thing there we go. Some closed loops like the origin, that's the only thing that is different. It's a slim change that doesn't have any effect on time travel. I don't get what's so mind-boggling about it. Does that look good for like where creases will be on the hat? I think that that's good enough. And then one, two, three, and then We'll do that. And then make a line there. And like here. And there we go. Well, actually, I want that line there. This is supposed to be like I said, creases in the hat to make it look like it's, you know, it's creased. It's got fabric do not be straight. Just like most of Minecraft YouTube during Pride Month. Okay, and then I'll deal with the rest of the hat later. Alright. Let's say this is the third time it's happened. The original person who did it didn't do it because the origin of that point was closed off from the loop. It's a snake eating its own tail. It both have an origin and doesn't. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Alright, once you finish your talk about the bootstrap paradox here, I think I'm going to be ending stream. Because I keep seeing messages pop up that I think I'm going to have to respond to sooner rather than later. But we go. You are finished? Alright then. Well, I feel like we've done good progress on the hat. It's not quite what I'm not sure what I wanted yet. I'm still not entirely sure, but all things considered, it's coming together decently. Goodbye, Becca. Goodbye, Virus. Thank you for hanging out for as long as you have. I'll annoy you after stream. Okay, sounds good. I will be going to bed soon, just so you know. But yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped by. We had Virus, of course. We had Jell and Lexi hang out for a little bit. We also had Hosui stop in on their other side of the world. We had Snow at one point. We had Yume as well. Wait, I'm waiting. Okay.
Chicken butt.
Ah, yes, of course. Why am I surprised? Alright, well, until next time, we'll see about streaming tomorrow. I know that we're not doing Mega Co-op Stardew, and so I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing. In theory, I'll be streaming, but I don't know what. It might just be this dang hat again. Because I need to get it done sooner rather than later. So I'll probably work when I'm not working on other things that's getting me distracted. I'll be on this. So alright. Oh wait, I said I was gonna raid. Hold on. Let me open up Twitch. And do we want to raid someone, or do we just want to leave it be for tonight, and the next time we've got like a big party, we'll do a raid? I feel like that might be better. Yeah, I think that next time we have a big party of people, I will remember to raid, because I'm trying to get into the habit of that. So I'm just gonna end it here. If you're staying around on Twitch, then have fun, have a good evening, and I'll see you around.